Well, for once, Marcia doesn't know what to say. I have a new friend. It's been me having a German friend. Hey, I had a German friend once. Mariana Wernersbeck. Beck, not sure. And she couldn't speak English, really. One or two words. But was ably learning. Yeah. I couldn't speak German. I mean, literally one or two words. Because I was going to evening classes learning German, I think at the same time, but it may have been just before I did that. And we used to walk along the seafront, the cliffs at Southend-on-Sea, Essex, England. And it was summertime. And I so needed a companion. And God had me come to know her. I was a confident young man. I probably, and I can't remember, literally picked her up, walking along the seafront, lonely. Her and me. We were not right for each other for life. I was fascinated to find she'd had a brother. She was older than me by possibly quite a few years, but she wasn't going to admit how many. And, I mean, I was something like, I don't know, 19 or something. And, yes, she had an older brother who was a lot older than her, something like 15 or so years older than her. And he was now in the Luftwaffe, which was a word, of course, that I associated with Second World War, Battle of Britain stuff. Defending Britain against the Germans. Luftwaffe. The Royal Air Force. And it absolutely amazed me that I could be in this novel situation. I was extremely mindful not to hurt her feelings. I don't mean she was a wonderfully attractive girl, but there was a kindness already in Marshall, by the grace of God and the love of Mum too. I want to be a blessing, but I had a need to have a companion. I can't really remember why it ended. Let me pause. My heart abhors loneliness. I can't bear it for anyone. And of course I am the knight in shining armour. You see, Jesus is both, in my mind, I think. A wonderful person and come to rescue. My soul longs to be such. Stories are very important, aren't they? Are they important because They give you a meaning for life, to life? Or are they important because you have a meaning to life? And they spell it out to you and mean a lot. I don't mean you should worship a way of living, but if you find worship is your way of living, you should do it with all your heart. By worship, I mean worship of God. But I mean your God. The one that does personify what you at present value with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. You see, what you do unto others, you do unto me, says Jesus of God, as I see it in the Jesus story. I think there is much truth in that idea. Do you see? It is the validity of Scripture that it speaks to your heart. Where it does, it's the word from your God. And is your current great blessing by His grace, His goodness, and His love. Hereby we know we have the love of our God in us. We have no trouble in loving Him with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength. Our God, I mean. Our own God. And we trust Him to lead us to full enlightenment as to His true nature and values. And I think it may be the case indeed that we carry ever the view of our path to heaven. And as it unfolds through our journey in this universe, in this case, at present on this planet, joy, joy unspeakable, full of glory, standing in thy presence, O Lord, our Heavenly Dad. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. So to return to the beginning, in the never-ending story, I find I have a new friend for life eternal. Mine and hers. Thank you, Heavenly Dad,